Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I've made an actual video of a review or anything like that. I don't really have a reason, just life, and then I can't really figure out what to do sometimes, and been doing other things like painting and such, so it's a little time consuming, and I apologize. I'm a little congested. I'm a little bit cleared up today. It's another reason I waited till today to make this video. But today I'm going to do a quick little, I don't want to call it a review, but I guess my thoughts on season 1 of CW's The Flash. The show premiered in 2014, and I tried to think for a reason as to why I never watched the show. Really isn't one. I mean, The Flash growing up as a kid was one of my favorite superheroes. It's the first one that I naturally gravitated toward, aside from the ones that were in the pop culture, like the X-Men and Batman at the time. Um, but also, 2014, I looked at all the shows that premiered and were on, and there was not a lot of good ones. I mean, the only two that I saw that I would have watched were The Flash and Gotham. And I never watched either of them, but now I'm intending on watching both, and at least the Arrow series as well, as far as the CW shows go. But season 1 of The Flash, first couple episodes a little shaky as far as like production goes, nothing as far as acting or anything like that. It could just be me, but sometimes when they were showing in the first couple episodes, like the previously ons and the continuations and stuff, it looked like they had shots of things that weren't even in the episode or were like extra ones that they just spliced together and maybe after they put onto Netflix. Like I said, it could just be me, I'm not sure, but it was only a couple episodes that I saw this issue in. Other than that, though, I mean, I love the betrayal of Barry Allen, Reverse Flash, I love that Firestorm's in here, Captain Cold. I mean, you have a lot of really good cameos in this first season, and it's really nice to kind of have, I don't want to call it like Justice League, but having team ups with other people who aren't the Justice League and with like lesser known characters, which is really enjoyable. And I enjoy all the acting for a CW show. I mean, you would kind of think, and I also believe this is a reason why I didn't watch it in the beginning, that I was like, kind of, dramatic teenage looking type of show. But it's really not like that at all. I mean, it does have like a CSI crime aspect to it, which is really nice. And I also kind of feel like it's the show's way of having like the Batman moment for the Flash, where, trouble, time to suit up, go. The only problem I thought I was going to have after watching the first episode, or the first season, I thought it was just going to be kind of redundant with the formula of the show, but I actually didn't mind it, and I did kind of find it, I don't want to say inspiring, but each episode having a different theme or a different element to it really added like a gravitas to the show that I found myself taking a lot away from. The only problem I have with any of the characters or anything like that, and it has nothing to do with the actress or her acting, but Iris gets on my nerves in this season quite a bit, just with the inconsistent up and down with the feelings and stuff. And I mean, I get it, they're trying to be like have a complicated thing, and I don't want to say I blame the writing, but I would say it's probably somebody to do with the writing or like an executive or somebody, but it's just the way that she comes off in certain episodes and certain moments. It's kind of, you're kind of thinking like, why the hell does Barry want this girl? But like I said, I'm not blaming the actress, and it is season 1. But that's one thing I would like to say though. For a first season of a show, I feel like this is almost as good as you could get, because very so often you get shows that have an immaculate first season where if you rewatch it, it stands the test of time, and there's nothing you can really change, but everything was great about it when it came out. But there's just something about this show that the actors and the formula, what they have, it's special, and you can tell. And I'm excited to see what happens in season 2, because I have seen things on YouTube and stuff that pop up for later. I don't know when, but other seasons and episodes. So it looks like everything gets interesting, but I try to stay away from the spoilers as best I can. But the show has is going on to its ninth and final season. So since its debut, there has been one season every year. So I'm going to try to catch up as soon as I can because I think the ninth one has premiered, and if it hasn't, I know it will be done sometime, I think this year, if I'm not mistaken. But also, interestingly enough, when the Flash movie comes out with Ezra Miller, um, I didn't mind him in the other cameos that he makes as the Flash. I wanted to give him a chance. I didn't think he was terrible, but I didn't think he was the worst. But Barry Allen is not my favorite Flash. Wally West is, and I'm not saying I'm tired of Barry Allen or anything like that, but now at this point we have two of them where people say, you know, with the stuff going on Ezra Miller, that I believe it's Grant Austin from the show should take his place in the movies. Um, I feel like I have to see the movie and finish these shows before I could make that determination because as of right now, I would have to say I don't know if I could make that comparison as to who's better than who because I enjoy things that both of them do because the Flash is a very near character for me personally. But like I said, I don't have any issues with this show. None of the plot was dull, none of the action scenes, you know, the only thing you can really make fun of is like maybe some of the CGI. But other than that, I mean, for a TV show, they're not going to get that much money, especially in its first season. But I can't wait to watch season 2. I've been holding off to make this video first, just so I could get my thoughts out of the way. But, you know, I really have to applaud the people who created this first season of the show because it has got me hooked and I want more. And it's really hard for me to not watch more, but like I said, I just wanted to get this video out of the way. After I watch season 2, I'm going to make another overview for that briefly. It's just my quick thoughts. After that, I may take not a break from watching, but I may do like every 2 seasons and then do a movie or something. So next, I plan on doing Man of Steel after season 2 because that's a movie I've been wanting to do for such a long time. And for a while, I kind of debated on doing some DC stuff because I didn't want to just pertain to DC in general, even though it's my favorite. But, you know, at this point, the reason I'm starting to make these now is because I just said, you know what, I love DC that much, so you know what, I'm just gonna make it. I don't care what anybody else thinks about it. But can't wait until the next season so I can make another review, so I can tell you guys and maybe hear what you guys think about it. Till next time, take it easy.